The Pacific region is extremely vulnerable to the impacts of environmental pressures, including climate change and increased risk of natural hazards, recognized as an aggravating factor to displacement and migration. More recently, human mobility, particularly for the purpose of employment, has been recognized as a potential strategy to respond to climate risk.
To address the challenges, the risks, and also to maximize the positive impacts of labor migration, IOM and ILO joint program, Labor Mobility for Sustainable Development and Climate Resilience in the Pacific, support 5 government countries in the Pacific, namely Vanuatu, Fiji, Kiribati, Solomon Island, and Tuvalu, to enhance the benefit of safe and fair migration.
We involve different stakeholders, important stakeholders, the governments, the employers, the business community, the workers' organizations, academia, all were brought on the table to discuss on how migration in the Pacific can be made safe, regular, and orderly. Then interventions were also based on evidence. There was research which has been done by both ILO and IOM.
So at the PACER Plus Implementation Unit, our work is framed by the PACER Plus Arrangement on Labor Mobility, and we work with the parties that have signed on to the PACER Plus arrangement. And we work very closely to understand what the needs of the countries are. And over the course of the past 2 years, it's been evident that there is a need for capacity building, especially on how countries can better develop MOUs and bilateral labor migration instruments that can better reflect their interests and work to safeguard the rights of their workers as well as the interest of the countries. We have worked very closely with ILO as well as with IOM to consider what would be the best approach, and learning about what ITC ILO is doing in this space has been very encouraging.
The current project that IOM and international labor organizations are implementing in partnership with the Department of Labor have addressed key of our priorities. The review to the Seasonal Employment Act, IOM and ILO have provided technical support and assistance in ensuring that the piece of legislation is reviewed. They have also been providing training and capacity building to my team, especially those within the LSU or Employment Services Unit implementing the current labor mobility program.
The achievements have been the awareness of people like our seafarers and fishers. That has come to light, that the rules aren't the same in these what you call employment places. So I think the IMO, ILO play a huge role because they're global. They've got a bigger perspective of what goes on in Southeast Asia. You know, laws are different, they're sovereign to different countries. However, ILO says these are the labor standards. And in respect of where you are, if you have signed on with the ILO, and which of course is supposed to be global because it's UN, then these are the standards you must meet.
They have also been providing support and assistance to the private sector through the Vanuatu Chamber of Commerce in conducting work-ready investment program. And it's like a program that will support those job seekers to actually prepare themselves to enter into labor markets.
I'm involved in RSC. We started one organization where we call SSWFP. We simply mean strengthening seasonal workers' family work. We one organization we set them up, to help them RSC, and manually go overseas. We will have mama stop behind, more beginning. We will cut something to make him. Yes, we got all challenges, seasonal worker or migration. People migrate out and email mama stop, more beginning. Got all challenge blame. IOM haram about me for now. Me one them me will engage me will with the mall kata support me will ting will sa me kema block.
Joint efforts, particularly on regional projects and programs, should strongly be encouraged. This joint program showcases the success of UN collaboration. It's implementing jointly and effectively to strengthen the coherence and increase the impact of UN system programming. bringing together different but critical areas of expertise related to labor mobility. That being said, continued support from donors and key partners for future joint programs are crucial to sustaining these achievements and expanding the project's benefits across the region.
On behalf of Vanuatu government, I would like to thank the Multi-Trust Migration Partners Funding for their generous support towards my team in ensuring that those key priorities under the project are implemented.
I appreciate the initiative to partner with them.